Hi everyone, welcome to Pixzilla. Today we're talking about white balance. This is our second last photography basics lesson, so let's get right into it. White balance is an interesting topic. The human brain and the human eye is able to determine white balance on the fly really well. And one thing that we have to understand is that light has a color to it. Daylight color, for instance, comes out a little bit cooler, a little bit more blue, whereas incandescent lighting is more orange, as well as golden hour light is very orange as well. In fact, you can see that there's a different color to the light behind me. If I were to take a piece of white paper, for instance, and put it into an incandescent setting, it would look orange, but our human eye and human brain would interpret that as still white. If I were to take that piece of white paper and put it into a daylight setting, again, broad daylight, or perhaps high noon, it would look a little bit more blue. But our eyes and our human brain would be able to determine that's still pure white. The camera isn't so smart though. It has an automatic white balance setting, but in some cases, we have to be able to dial in the white balance. So there's different white balances that you can set it to. For instance, if you're shooting in the shady area, the light might be a little bit more on the blue side, or if you're shooting in a cloudy situation, then the light is even more blue. And all of these blue or orange color temperatures are determined by what we call a Kelvin scale. Now in your camera, you can actually dial in the Kelvin itself to tell the camera what to set the white balance to compensate for the color of light that you're getting in your scene. But if you're not sure what to set, in most cases, setting it to automatic white balance for most cameras is pretty safe. If you're shooting RAW, for instance, even, you can take those RAW images into your computer afterwards, and you can change the white balance on the fly using Adobe Lightroom or Capture Raw and post-processing systems to be able to change the white balance afterward. Now, in my experience, in most cases, automatic white balance is just fine. But if you want to speed up your workflow, sometimes it helps to be able to shoot it right in camera. So in those cases, you can dial in and lock your white balance setting by using one of the preset settings or using custom white balance to be able to do that in your camera. So that's it for white balance. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this content, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel for much more content. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.